Hello and welcome to Herman Hits the Road. I'm Ads.
And I'm Zoe.
Should we do that bit again? Do you want to be a bit more awake? And in this video, we're in Gloucester, where we visit the castle. It's not a castle. Welcome to Herman Hits the Road. I'm Ads.
And I'm Zoe.
And in this video, we're in Gloucester, where we visit the cathedral, but we also take a cycle ride along the canal and visit WWT Slimbridge for the latest in wildlife rarity. So stick around and stay tuned. So it's a day after Herman Fest, and we've arrived at the WWT, that's Wildlife and Wetlands Trust in Slimbridge, and we're going to check out some wildlife and show you around. Hello. Just the locals. We're at the other side of the visitor centre. That's where they got the cafe and the amphibian centre and the toilets and all that kind of thing. You can actually also go up into the tower and have a great view from up there. But this side, I mean these are all wild. These are all wild birds. There's one just here. Look. Hello. What's your name? They're waiting for me to feed them. They think I've got seed, which you could also buy in there. This section is where all the captive birds are, some rare species. But we're going to go in that direction towards the hides, where they really are wild, kind of just a big field of wild birds. We've only ever come here in the winter, so we don't know what to expect. Look at this little guy. And these are pink-footed geese. There's an adult. I mean, these are all wild. They just come here for the food. They're not stupid. Oh, hello. This is the guy who started off the WWT, Sir Peter Scott, and you might recognise the name. His father went to the Antarctic. Right, so our first hide, and this is where we find out that they're only allowing 2 people in at a time, and you have to wear face masks. And you think, well, this is quite a large hide for just 2 people. When you come in, though, they actually got them cordoned off, which was a bit of a surprise. You could now see an avocet. We've never seen an avocet before. Yeah, you can see it's kind of moving its head through the water like that, kind of sifting all the tiny little, I don't know what they would be, crustaceans or whatever. But yes, very interesting bird. 2 other birds that we've spotted out on this stretch of water are 2 godwits, we believe.
Black-tailed godwits.
Oh, black-tailed godwits. Again, they use they put their long beaks into the mud and get out like bugs and worms and stuff.
Okay.
Nice. Just flew off. Well, this is different. I think this used to be called the Holden Tower. Yeah, this is really changed. This used to be just a rickety wooden staircase. Wow, look at it. Although this kind of worries me. The big gaps in the winter, this could get quite cold. Lift. Wow. And a proper room. Oh my goodness. We're in a different place, I'm sure of it. So this photo is quite interesting, they have on the wall here. So you've got the estuary. We are here, right, Estuary Tower, and the summer walk goes all the way around here. Now we've not been on that yet, ever, but we've just walked along here. This is where all those hides are. And then back here, that's where the visitor centre is. Car park. And the campsite would be probably somewhere over here. So going up to the top of the tower now. Oh wow, it's actually open. That is fantastic. This used to be a dark and dingy top level to the tower. So we've come back out of the tower, which is just up there, and we're going to go along this walk, which we've never done before. We've never done before because we've always come in the winter. Apparently it's open in the summer. So we're on the sea wall right now. Just there is Scott's first ever bird hide made out of a World War II pillbox, not pillar. Also that is a Severn estuary just over there. When the tide comes in, the sea salt and the fresh water mix stirs up the dirt and then it resettles again. And of course the birds come out and start eating all the crustaceans or whatever. But it says here, on this sign, it says fascinating fact here. Scientists estimate that 1 square metre of the Severn mud, just an inch deep, that's 2.5 centimetres, contains the same calories as 13 Mars bars, all made up of snails and worms. Yum yum, pig's bum. This wet weather though is terrible, don't you think? Another hide. Another rare bird, and this one is particularly rare. It is a spotted redshank, and it's right in the centre of the screen. On the right of it are some green sandpipers. We have done a lot of walking today, and we are very tired, would you say? Yeah, she's
so tired that we can't get the words out.
Yeah, can't be bothered. We've still got to walk back to the campsite, which is, what, half a mile? I don't know, a mile away, probably something like that. And that's what we're going to be doing now. And then we'll take you around the campsite and show you that. If we're...
You can do that.
Right.
Signing out.
See you then. Whew, my arm's aching. We are now back in Herman, and we've recharged our batteries with a lovely cup of tea and some brownies from Herman Fest. This is what we're having today. We've got that chopped up burger from the barbecue that we had the other day at Herman Fest. I keep mentioning Herman Fest. We're having pasta, we've got some vegetables cooking over there. So while Zoe's doing that, I'm going to show you around the campsite.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so like I said, it's supposed to be raining today, but that doesn't look like rain. Herman, pitch number 55, which is right next door to the toilet block just there. So there we have the entrance to the toilet showers for both male and female. Round the corner there is the chemical disposal point, and of course we've got all the COVID restrictions and all that kind of thing, so you don't need to worry about that. So around the side here we got the tabled toilets just there, and the laundry and washing up just through that door there. But over here we have the motorhome service point where you can just dump your water in this drain, and of course you've got the chemical toilet, wastewater and drinking water. The campsite is right next door to the Tudor Arms Free House and Lodge. So do some really good meals and ale in there. And just up there you can see the bridge that crosses the canal. And in that direction is WWT Slimbridge. I suppose I should have started off with the name of the campsite. It is Tudor Caravan Park. And we're standing right next door to reception right now. Just there. Currently closed, but You go in there, they've got a big screen in front of them. It's protecting you from the old COVID. Of course, you have to go in there one at a time, with a mask on. Now, I must say, it is extremely busy here this week. And we also have a rally. And like I said earlier, it's very busy. Wow, look at them all. Yeah, so they have this large grass area in the middle, and everyone is pitched all the way around the outside. I don't think you can put your caravan or motorhome on here. I think it's just tents. So that's a quick tour of the campsite. Heading back to Herman now. Find out if Zoe's done the dinner. I'm naughty, aren't I, leaving her to do it. Zoe's just said I've caught the sun, but yeah. I mean, I can't believe I have, since it's been raining all day, according to the weather. But anyway, this is our the meal that we're having today.
Similar to what we always have.
Yeah.
We're a bit of a pasta freak.
It's pasta freak. It's a pasta dish with our barbecue burger. Tomorrow, I think we might be going for a cycle ride along the canal.
To get rid of the calories.
So stick around for that. It's the following morning, and it's not bright and early, but we're going to be heading along the canal here. This is the Sharpness Canal. The campsite is just over there, not very far away. I don't know, 20 yards. This way goes towards Gloucester. It's about an hour on the bikes, so that is where we're going to go. Well, not too far from the campsite and the bridge is Splat. How picturesque is that? Lovely church. But we're still going to be continuing on our way along the towpath here. This is Seoul Junction. Just up there is a cafe, etc. But I just wanted to show you this. Hopefully you can hear me with all the noise in the background. Look at that! Amazing barge there. Ship, whatever you want to call it. House, possibly. Floating house. All the noise is coming from that direction. Looks like they're doing boat stuff. We made it to Gloucester Cathedral. Let's check out, see if we can go inside. Another city, another cathedral, and a really good one as well. Look at the size of this area here. Look at these columns here. Huge. And it's free to get in. Now, a cathedral wouldn't be a cathedral without its almighty organ. Look at the size of that thing. I also noticed up here little alcoves all lit up. I don't know if you can get up there, that'd be interesting if you could. The organ has 4,130 pipes, and if you lay them down beside each other they'll stretch over 10 miles. And the pipes have all these patterns on it. Can you see that? As if they're painted. I can't really tell from this distance. It does look lovely though. Looks like it's made out of wood actually. Now here's the back of the organ. These beautiful ornate corridors are the cloisters. Just look at that carved ceiling. Walking down the cloisters is amazing. With the sun beaming through the windows, you may be wondering what's on the other side. Well, if we walk through this door, we enter the secret garden. Even with the restoration work, it does look a peaceful place to be, don't you think? Now, the reason why I like churches and cathedrals so much is because of the architecture and this kind of quirky thing. Look at this door. It's kind of almost an afterthought. Got this huge pillar here in a way. half the door is hidden. Imagine trying to get the key in. So we're heading back to the campsite now. This is Gloucester docks, and all the way around the docks I notice like railway tracks. There's an example. Now I thought it'd be for a railway, a train or something, but actually it's a huge crane. Well, these would be used to stock the boats up with cargo to and from the canal, and maybe even the River Severn. So here we have the sailing boat Gladys in a dry dock, but it's not exactly dry at the moment. And this is what they look like when they're completely bone dry and empty of the water. Look at the other side of the lock. Water, no water. Right, well, ads here from the future. This is now the following day after we went to Gloucester. I wasn't going to record today, but we're on our way in the other direction from Gloucester, from the campsite, along the towpath, canal towpath, and we come to Purton Ships Graveyard. And I didn't think much of this at first until I realised what we're looking at. I'm standing on an old vessel. And there's another one just there, and another one over there, one over there. There's loads of them here. In fact, there's a plaque just there which lists all the ships, vessels that were put here to save the estuary wall here from erosion. What gets me though is that they look like they've been made out of concrete. And there's a concrete been made to float. So back to ads from the past. So we made it back. It was 27 miles on the bike. They did it in just over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes. But that last stretch, that last probably out, well, I've had dead flies falling out of my hair because we were going through clouds of them, weren't we? Oh, it was like being on I'm a Celebrity, it really was.
My hair's gone wrong.
So anyway, we're feeling a bit tired, you can tell, can't you? We're going to be ending the video here, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, maybe you should consider subscribing, and if you do, don't forget to click the notification bell to see future video updates. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. We're going to have a nice cup of tea now.
She's off.
She's off.